Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So it's finally happened. Donald Trump has started imposing taxes or tariffs, should I say, on Mexico and Canada. And he's expected the other countries to pay for these tariffs and they won't fall on the importers in America. But it has caused the market to collapse quite significantly. But the Commerce Secretary said yesterday that these tariffs could be negotiated. So we did see a brief bounce in a few of the indices yesterday, the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ mainly. So as you can see here, we had quite a big collapse from last Friday, wiping off roughly about 300 to 400 points on the S&P. But as you can see here, this kind of uptick in price action is a little bit of a failed spike at the moment towards the 5,900 area. This has caused a little bit of a shockwave in the market, let's say. So where are we going from here? Well, it is expected that there's going to be more tariffs imposed on other countries as well. Donald Trump did threaten to do it on the European Union bloc itself. So not just one or two countries, the whole bloc as it is standing. So we could see European indices a little bit more shaking up as well. But at the moment, we're just seeing a bit of a bottom from the news, roughly about the lower end of the 5,700 area. So now trading towards 5,800, can we get that spike and confirmation above it? At the moment, as you can see here, 5,800 being a bit of a resistance. So we're just waiting to see if price action is really going to start pushing lower, or can we have a bit of a respite and prices maybe, possibly, after the shock, start moving higher. The Treasury Secretary did say that this would not cause any inflation to the market, but obviously the Fed is seeing this as a different story. So are we going to be looking at more of a prolonged trade war? Well, let's look on the NASDAQ, because as I said, after this news that the Commerce Secretary did say these negotiations could be ongoing, we did see a little bit of a brief uptick in prices. But as you can see here, it didn't really last very long, because this full spike to the upside has really being felt in the NASDAQ, and we're now seeing that price action could continue lower. How low can we go on the NASDAQ? Well, the 20,000 area is what we're looking as a firm support at the moment, roughly here, just bouncing away from that and just moving roughly a couple of hundred points on volatility. So it is looking likely that this is probably going to keep on going, keep continuing in the near term. And just lastly, on the Dow as well, we just want to see where does that look. Again, after the collapse and the brief shock in the market, we are now just consolidating and just finding the feet of the Dow in the near term. Don't forget, this is 4-hour intraday that we're just looking at, and we're just seeing that price action, it just bottoming out a little bit further. So in all, we're just basically now waiting for the non-farm payroll numbers to see if Donald Trump will make any more assertion on any more announcements. Obviously, trade tariffs are expected to come into fruition today and yesterday. However, obviously, the Canadian president said he will retaliate with 25% taxes of his own. So let's see if the trade war will continue and how much of this we're going to see going into the next quarter. So let me know what you think. As usual, this video will be posted on our Telegram and YouTube channels. So stick with us, stay ahead, trade responsibly, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.